Hey, Fearless and Free community. We're so excited to talk to you today. We are going to do our first ever coffee break with Tanya and Meredith.
Woo!
Actually,
I'm Meredith, this is Tanya.
That's true. If you didn't know, that's actually how we met, which is why it's kind of funny. We thank you, social media. We were kind of commenting and liking the same things, and we're like, we should go on a coffee date because I feel like you and I would be best friends. And here we are. So many years.
Actually, what happened was I posted a picture of a latte.
Oh, that's true.
And then Tanya guessed where I was because it's both of our favorite coffee shops.
Sure.
So, coffee breaks with Meredith and Tanya.
So really,
here
all
you have it.
Yeah, that's us. So really, all that means is this video is going to be conversational style. We're just going to be chatting. We do have a topic, but we are just kind of rolling with it, and it's like you're here with us and we're just grabbing coffee. So our topic today is community, the importance of community. In general in life, it's so biblical. But especially, you know, when you're going through a hard time, the importance of community. So we each have planned a question for each other. We do not know what the other is going to ask, so this is just going to be real life. Real life, no canned answers.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to go first. I just wanted to ask Tanya, what do you think are the hardest things about having a friend like me that struggles with anxiety, and then what is like the pros and the cons of that?
Oh gosh. Well, the pros are so much easier. So I'll start with the
Okay.
The pros of having somebody who struggles similarly is that you feel like you're not alone, which is huge. You feel like someone can understand you. I feel like there are days when I feel crazy, and Mare is the person that I can text and say, I'm having these crazy thoughts, and I know she's not going to judge me or be annoyed by me. She's going to respond and love on me and encourage me. And it's also really nice because I feel like you know what the other needs when they're in those situations, because you know what you need when you're in that situation. So gosh, there's so many pros. There's so many times when I felt like I'm not going to be able to get over whatever this is, and we have gone to brunch, and then 3 hours later I feel like I can do whatever in life I want to do. So that's obviously the pro of community in general, but especially community with people who understand kind of the struggle that you're going through. In relation to that, it's really nice to have somebody who knows how hard it is for you to overcome your anxiety, to tell you that you can overcome your anxiety. Because just like anything else, it's really easy to say, oh, you can do it, like, don't worry about it. But to have somebody who actually knows how terrified you are and how debilitating that can be and tells you to do it anyways, there's something super secure about that. I don't know. Cons, I guess, is that, gosh, that one's really hard. I'm so on this spot.
It's real life.
Real life. I guess cons is probably that I can get weighed down by what you're going through because I understand it so well. So there are times when we get together, and if we're both having a hard time, not that we can't encourage each other, but it weighs on me when you're struggling. So much more because I understand how heavy and how hard it is that way. So
no, I think
those
that's
are hard
good.
questions.
The reason that's good is because I think it's important to have both, y'all.
That's true.
I think it's important to have you know, your friend or two that might have your similar struggles, but that just shows that it's also important to have friends that want to love on you, but are different, and they might have different struggles. Maybe they struggle with other things. Maybe it's not anxiety, depression, or whatever. We all struggle. We all have our things, but it's important to just not maybe rely on one person, but to have a full developed community.
That's really good.
Thanks for answering that.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Okay, my question is sort of similar. My question is, what is the significance to you in having a friend, especially a close friend, that does deal with the same struggles that you deal with?
Well, okay, so I would say, I hope I don't get emotional.
Won't be the first time at coffee breaks that we cry.
But I would say a lot of anxiety is dealing with shame. It's not just shame because you have anxiety, but Tanya and I will go into this probably a little bit later in a different video. but sometimes you have anxiety because you have shame from your past. So there is something that is kind of a lifetime struggle and having to get through and get over. And so not only do you end up carrying shame from the anxiety, but then you end up carrying shame from your past. And so I would say for me, I'm like shaking. One of my struggles is, community. One of my struggles is honestly, I like going deep with people and I like being an open book, but being vulnerable is really hard for me. I would much rather sort of have it together and really be the strong one for others. And so I would say like having you that I can really share things with that honestly I don't share with anyone else, and having you that I can say some kind of crazy thought that came to my mind. And like Tanya said earlier, it's not like we will go with each other or let each other go down that trail. It's like she'll challenge and say, well, you know, that's not true. So having you, I'm able to know that it's not going to, you're going to listen and you'll empathize, but you're not going to let me stay there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you're gonna be pulling me up and not be pulling me down. And so I would actually say maybe there's a little sermon in there for all of us, is that when you're picking your friends and picking your community, don't just be around people that are like, yeah, I'm struggling and I have it too, and like life sucks.
Right. Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Needs that.
No one needs that. That isn't going to help anyone. So I would say just being able to be in that moment, and then for you to challenge the lies that I might be believing and say, and let me you'll be present, you'll listen to me, but then you'll bring me to a better place. Yeah. And so I would say that's probably the most significant thing. So anyway, this is our longer video, but we just think it's important that you guys get to see who we really are and hear our hearts in this. And then hopefully you get a few little nuggets that you can take to apply to your own life.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like the point of this forum, the entire point is the community factor. So that's what we're here for. So let's do coffee together. Let's encourage each other. Let's talk about whatever we're going through. Let's be honest about it and vulnerable about it, and love on each other, because that's what we're here for. So this week, let's just all do that. Let's focus on that. Let's grab coffee. Seriously, let's grab coffee.
Okay.
We haven't done that.
Agora?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.